In today's video, I'm going to show you how to format your values with this function here in Google Sheets. So the function that I'm talking about is actually the text function, and the text function here in Google Sheets is used to format numbers, dates, or what other values into text with a specified format. It's helpful when you want to control the appearance of numbers, dates, or times within a cell without changing the underlying data. So we have 4 examples right here. Let's start with the date. So we have an actual date on the first column, and we're going to format it into a different one with the use of the text function. We're going to start with the equal sign, then type in text. There you have it. We have our syntax right here, so we have the number and the format. For the number, we can do a cell reference for this one, comma, and then our format. To know more about the text function, you can always click on that question mark at the left side of your formula. Then you can learn more by clicking on Learn More right here. Once you do that, you have your Help tab on the right side open. And again, you have all these examples, the syntax, and more details that you can read about this function. Under our notes, we have some patterns that you can use, especially when you're trying to format your time and your date. So let's go ahead and proceed with this one. So we have our number right here in our date or our date, and we're going to have our format within quotation marks. So what we want to do is to have our day first. So we're going to put in small letter D right there. You have a preview at the top. Then instead of a dash, we are going to use a /. There we have it. Then we have our month. If we put in 2 M's right there, it's going to put in the number format of our month. But if we add one more M, we will have the short version for that month. And if we add another more M, we have the full version or the whole word for that month. Let's remove that other M and stick with just a shortcut. Again, the /, and then we proceed to our year. So for a year, again, if we put in 2 Y's, we have just the end of our year. But if we add one more Y, we have the full year right there. And if we close that off, press enter, there you have it. So now we can just drag this down. There we go. And it will do the same thing with our other date just below the first one. So we can also change this. Let's say we want the month first. So that's 4 M's for the complete month, / and our date. There we go. Press enter, and there you have it. So you have 2 formats here that you can follow. Again, if you want to learn more about how you can format your date, you can always go to Learn More right here for other patterns that you can use. Let's move on to our time. So right now we have 2 different times here that are in the 24-hour format. Let's try and format it into the 12-hour format. So go ahead again and start with your equal sign, type in text. There we go. Select that cell reference for your number. And again, for your format, that will always be in quotation marks. So for the time, what we're going to do here, we have the hour. There we go. Colon, our minute, colon, and if you want to add the seconds, you can do so. There we have it. Space, and you can add your AM / PM. And now it has already formatted into the 12-hour format right there at the top with the preview. If we press enter, there you have it. We also have our suggested autofill, which we will accept. And there you go. So here, now we have it in our 12-hour format instead of a 24-hour format, including our seconds. For the currency, you'll do the same thing. Again, start with your text function. Select that cell reference, comma. Our format would be whatever currency that you use. We're just going to use the $ right here. Then a 0, dot, 2 decimals to add there for our cents. Press enter, and there you have it. And last but not the least, if you want to add a 0 at the front of your numbers right here, so we have a bunch of numbers here, and if you try and add a 0 and press enter, it won't allow you. So with this function, it can also do that. It can add a 0 at the front of your numbers. So select that cell reference, comma, then enter your format, which would be again in quotations, so that's 0000 0. So that's already 5 digits right here. If we add one more, you'll see at the preview that it has added another 0 at the front of your numbers. Add one more and there you have it. Close it off, press enter, and there you go. So that's how to format your values with the text function, which is a powerful function for improving the presentation of data, especially when your formatting matters for reports or visual clarity. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you on the next one.